the Star Spangled Man. So it's kind of like from the first Avengers, the Star Spangled Man with a plan. I've got kind of like a brief summary here. I think I've got it all. If I have missed anything, you could let me know, or
we'll cut in.
Yeah. So we got starts with new Captain America getting ready to do an interview. John Walker, his name, I think we said that last week. Yep. Actually played by Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's son. I didn't know that last week because you just
it's crazy. Isn't it?
I
said he looked like the man from Up, didn't he? Really, he looked like an old man from Up.
He looked weird in last week. He did. This week he looked a bit more.
Yeah, he done that. They pushed the helmet down, didn't he? So his ears went out, and he looked like the proper like square jaw.
Yeah, he didn't look.
He looks all right now.
Bucky is watching the interview on TV and doesn't look happy. He's just kind of sitting there looking like, what is this bullshit? And then he refers to Steve as a brother, and he's just happy with that. Where we find out that the new Cap hasn't got any superpowers, but he's like peak what a human can be by the sounds of it. Bucky goes to Sam and expresses his displeasure of the new Cap. Sam mentions the big three. So was it cyborgs, aliens, androids, and wizards? And then they had like a discussion. There's no wizards. He's a sorcerer. And he said about Gandalf. And then Sam's like, "How do you know about Gandalf?" And he's like, "I read The Hobbit back in 1937." So that was pretty cool. They go on a mission to Central Europe. Bucky jumps out of a plane, and it kind of turns out that he must be kind of at the level where Captain America was, because we know he's got like the.
I always thought he was at the level of where Captain America was. I thought that was the thing. I thought he was the same as Captain America.
But then he kind of like, is he that, or is he just got an arm? But he must have. Yeah, obviously some.
Those Nazis figured it out somehow. Was it the Nazis?
Yeah, Hydra.
Hydra, wasn't
it?
They
kind of.
He does. No, he is a superhuman, isn't he? He has got enhanced abilities and stuff.
Yeah. So then the Flag Smashers, we find out that the Flag Smashers also have super strength and are loading up all like stolen medication. Well, we don't know it's stolen, but they're loading up in a truck.
Yep.
They get into a fight with on top of some lorries, and then the new Cap and his partner turned up, Battlestar. The Flag Smashers get away. They'll just kind of get beaten. And the new Captain America has a gun as well, which is
but it's good though, because that actually worked. That took one of them down. If they carried more guns, Falcon would have been a short battle.
Falcon's weapons were like two like Uzis in all the films. He doesn't have them now. He doesn't have.
He's shit.
Maybe they realised maybe he should be shooting people.
Rubber bullets. Bullets.
New Cap picks up Falcon and Winter Soldier, and there's tension. Then Cap's partner reveals he's called Battlestar. Bucky gets out of the truck. As soon as he says that, it's like, I'm Battlestar, and he's just like, stop the truck. He's like, I'm out. Bucky takes Sam to see someone. Turns out the government had another super soldier program in the 50s, and there was a soldier called Isaiah Bradley, and he fought Bucky in Korea. And he sounds like he kind of like he fucked him up. He like broke his metal arm and run all that. But then he was locked in prison for 30 years. Kind of didn't really tell us why, but obviously some shady background, government experiments. His son was there, and I think in the comics, his grandson was there. His grandson becomes Patriot. Like a superhero in the Young Avengers, so it could be
a future.
What's his powers?
I think he's just kind of like he inherited some of like the super soldier strength and that from his granddad.
Captain America. There's another Captain America, I think.
And he's got like a shield and that. So where was I?
Is that what they called War Machine? They called when he was in Iron Man 2 when they put it all over. Oh, Iron Man. Okay, yeah. Cool.
I was thinking it'd be cool if you saw a flashback of this Isaiah Bradley going to Korea.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be really good.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. Bucky gets arrested. New Cap gets him out, and then he and Sam talk to the doctor. It's a bit of a buddy cop moment. They just don't like each other when they're sitting like that. They go really close, like with their legs interlocked and all that.
Bucky likes doing the long stare anyway, so he's well into it.
Yeah, that's what they refer to it as well. He just stares at everyone. He gets brought up. It's like he doesn't stare everything again. He just stares at everyone.
You get used to it.
They just don't like each other. I think like they only talk to each other really because I was both Captain America's friends. So, and then they tell Cap they won't work with him, and he gets annoyed. They decide this should be something. This could be something to do with Hydra, and they need to see Zemo. So obviously, the last time we saw him was at the end of Captain America: Civil War. I know, I don't know. I think in the comics, the new Captain America. I missed something out as well. The Flag Smashers. It turns out they're stealing from someone called the Power Broker. they're in the comics. The power broker is someone who can give people superpowers, and then he kind of like has it over their head, and he kind of controls them.
Sure.
And in the comics, Chris, what did I say his name was? Is his name Chris? What's his name?
What, the new Captain America?
Yeah.
John Walker. John
Walker. Sorry, in the comics, yeah, he gets powers from Power Broker. And like in
spoilers.
Are we in spoilers yet?
This is all spoilers.
Yeah, this has been spoilers the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was going to say, fucking hell.
Yeah, no. Well, this is like stuff in the comics, isn't it? Like, when Captain America, like they said, the serum Captain America takes, like this serum, they give him superpowers. It just exaggerates what was really good. So Captain America was always righteous and brave, and it just made him better. The Red Skull was our Nazi and was evil, and this has made him more evil.
Super Nazi.
So this new Captain America, like he, if he's got like another agenda, he could go either way. He could could turn bad or whatnot. But I've got a feeling, it could happen because he kind of got his ass kicked, didn't he? Really?
Yeah. He was. This is the thing. I don't think he hasn't got powers, because if you got lobbed off of a moving truck onto a car and then you manage to smash the windscreen and also dent the roof with your spine, I think you're going to have some problems.
Yeah, it might.
You're going to be a bit broken. I think he's already got those powers. No one can lob a shield like that. No, it's mental. So he must have powers.
You saw him, didn't you? You saw him in the training video. Trying to catch that thing would cut your hand.
And these people kick somebody else into a lamppost and bent the lamppost. He got kicked full in the chest. His heart would explode. I know it's not all going to be realistic, but they've got to make it kind of realistic to a point, isn't they? So I think he has already got powers.
I don't think he does. I just think it's unrealistic. I think he's like a bit like Black Widow, Hawkeye, they both don't have abilities, and I think the same thing would happen to them. They jump off things, and do you know what I mean? It's like none of it makes sense. I think even Hawkeye says a fucking line in Age of Ultron, I've got a bow and arrow, and none of this makes sense. And none of this makes sense either. It's just a guy with a shield. None of it makes sense.
Yeah. So I think there might be, I think like the big bad, like the hidden, like the overall bad, he might be this power broker guy. Obviously, we know Zemo kind of takes a part in it. There's only 4 episodes left because there's only 6 episodes in this series. So, it'd be interesting to see how it goes.
Yep.
But I'm trying not to speculate as much as I did with WandaVision. So,
my expectations are a lot lower for this anyway. I'm not enjoying it nowhere near as much as WandaVision. I don't think
WandaVision just brought something new. And I think you said last week when it is 2 B characters. It might pick up. We never know.
When they're 2 B characters, I kind of expect them to get beaten up a lot, and so far I have not been wrong.
Yeah,
because normally Captain would come in and beat all them up. But then again, Bucky's a powerful character. He went toe to toe with Captain many times, and he never got taken down. And like you said, there's 2 guys over there. I can take them. And even if there was 5, if this was a Bucky film, he would have taken them.
Yeah, but then they're all like he's got like super ability, super strength. But then if there's 6 of them that also have super strength, then he's still gonna get your ass kicked in it. Then it kind of negates it because would one person be able to beat up 6? Probably not. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing with Captain America, when he went there and he thought all those super soldiers were going to be there. You thought Captain America is going to get beaten up, but luckily they'd all been shot in the head.
Yeah, Zemo would taking care of them. So it's going to be. I would like to see is Zemo pulling the strings from inside his super prison or whatnot, and and I just kind of every time I watch these programs, I kind of think, I do, and I do reminisce for the days of old Captain America's gone now, Tony Stark's gone, and it's like it's just. Yeah, it was a good 10 years, and it obviously ended in 11 years. It ended in a brilliant way. But
I'm interested in the journey, like you said, going back to what I said last week about them being B characters. I'm hoping, my one hope from this is that they're going to be A characters by the end.
Yeah.
And we go into the next film or next phase, and when you next see them in a film, it's like, okay.
Because they did become A characters in the comics, so...
Captain, but they've both been Captain America. So... it's... hopefully it'll be good. But I'm enjoying it. Yeah, so it's we'll see. And we've also ain't seen Sharon Carter yet either, and we know she's in it. So how's she gonna get tied into it? So
tell you one thing I did notice. Sorry, go on, Reece.
No, go, mate.
Yeah, you know when he's unzipping his suit and you only see a certain portion of his suit, it did look very reminiscent of, what was that guy called, Brad? He's like Captain America, but he's something agent. What is it called?
US Agent.
US Agent had a suit like that. It was like red and dark red and black stripes going across. And when he unzips his suit, it looks very reminiscent to that suit. So I don't know if they've done that on purpose or what. So he could become that instead.
That maybe he won't, because kind of like, is he going to turn bad? Is he a knob? Maybe he'll just carry on. Yeah, maybe he'll become like US Agent.
I think he's a bit of a knob.
Will turn into Captain America or something.
I think one of his, you said it enhances your traits. I think he's one of his traits is he thinks he's right. And he's not necessarily, he's arrogant. He's not necessarily a bad guy, but he's like, look, what I'm doing, you don't understand. What I'm doing is the right thing.
The right thing, yeah.
And then, so that's kind of enhanced that. Whereas I think that agent guy was like that. He wasn't good like Captain America. He'd listen to people's opinions.
He's doing it, what he thinks he's right. And he'll see it through to the end. Yeah, because when they said to him, like, we're kind of like free agents. We don't have the restrictions you have. We're not going to work with you. That really just like pissed him off. He wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
So we'll have to
we'll see what happens. I reckon that character you mentioned earlier, Brad, I reckon she'll probably come in next week, and that's probably how they're going to get into the prison.
Maybe,
use her clearance because she's still technically an agent. Does she work for Shield or
she did,
CIA or whatever?
Shield's like disbanded now, isn't it? I think she was working for the CIA, maybe in one of the films.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, be good. I'd like to see. They're going to tie in. They need to have a new group. They need to have new Avengers. That's what
that will probably happen eventually, won't it?
Yeah,
I can see it. Yep.
Yeah, where's Grey Hulk? Where's Smart Hulk? He's knocking around somewhere. Get him in there to sort out the Flag Smashers.
Yeah, where is he? Where does he
end up? Smart Hulk.
Where does he end up after Endgame? I can't remember.
He's there when he sends Steve Rogers back, and then he's just there, and he's just with.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's just probably doing experiments.
Is he going to turn into Maestro?
No, don't know. It's sorry.
Maestro? Is it Maestro?
Maestro. Who's Maestro?
Is that not the alternative Hulk when he turns villain, like in Avengers, the video game?
Oh, I don't know. I've not played that, so I don't know.
No, is it like the comics?
It's kind of like old man, but in the comic, old man Logan Hulk. He's not. I don't think he's called Maestro. He's just kind of like some
old man Logan. You're talking about Wolverine?
Yeah, but the Hulk, like the future apocalypse, he's the bad guy in it, and he's got all these like offspring, like hillbilly Hulks and all that. So
no, I think Reese is right. I think he is called Maestro. He's 10 times more powerful than the original Hulk because the planet he lives on now is gone to shit and it's full of gamma radiation. So it's made him
stronger. And he's killed everybody.
It's been a while since
we'll tell you what. For our listeners, we'll do some research on that next week, and we're actually so we don't look like fools.
Yeah. Brad's got some washing to do. He probably ain't got time. Last time. That was the last time.
But yeah, that was this week's episode.
That is this week's episode. And
he's back in. He always knows. He
knows. He comes in to say goodbye.
He's spoiled everything. He knows. He pretends that he doesn't know. He knows everything. He's muted. He doesn't even realise.
He's muted.
He's muted.
What a damn fool.
What a damn fool.
It's got selective listening. I can hear when you're not listening to words. It's kind of how I listen to everyone, really. Just take out the bits.
What's that about Destiny? What's that?
Yeah.
Traveler. Right, anyway, until next week, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.